2, 1, go!
Damn it, dude, I hate this game. I wish I didn't play a garbage tier character, then I could finally be good at this game. I need to take a break.
Are you tired of your Smash main being bad?
Who said that?
Don't worry about who I am. Answer the question.
Yeah, K. Rool's garbage, but I'm too dedicated to ever learn a new main.
Just say, I wish K. Rool was a top tier.
That's it? No catch? No weird stuff? No nothing like that?
Just say the line and get on with the video.
Okay. I wish K. Rool was a busted top tier.
And it is done.
Wow. Alright. Thanks, disembodied voice.
I was an idiot and I didn't record a transition bit for this. Alright, enjoy the video.
Hello everybody, my name is Retros, and when I'm not thinking of excuses to give myself for why I haven't posted an actual video in almost 9 months, I'm playing my favorite game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, with my favorite character, King K. Rool. Over the past couple of years, I have seen a ton of people, pros and casual players alike, say that K. Rool is trash, being ranked +1 or higher in most pros matchup charts, being ranked bottom 3 in the last Lumi rank tier list, and overall, just being recognized as a mediocre to bad character with a low skill ceiling and barely any high-level execution. Maybe it's because he's a heavy, an archetype most known for dishing out a lot of damage, but also being absolute combo food and taking a lot of damage in return. Or maybe it's because of the meta, where fast characters with really strong advantage states like Diddy, Sonic, and Cloud are absolutely running the pro scene right now. Or maybe it's because K. Rool is being perfectly represented from his series, not having been in a mainline Donkey Kong game in nearly 25 years. Whatever people may say it is, K. Rool is just bad. Not as bad as people think he is, but he's pretty bad. So I thought to myself one day after having lost the 22nd online NES in a row, what if King K. Rool was a top tier? And that's what we're going to discuss today in this video. What if King K. Rool was a top tier? I have spent the past couple of weeks thinking of ways to buff K. Rool to making him an absolute top tier menace. How, you may ask? By making him insanely overtuned and busted for no good reason. Why? Mainly because I want to and for my own enjoyment, but also because I think it'd be interesting to see what a low tier character would be like if they had the destructive power of a Brawl Meta Knight or Smash 4 Bayo. To set some ground rules, I have made changes to every single move in K. Rool's kit, minus some ones that I don't think warrant a change. Those being get up attacks, pummel, footstool, if you can even count that as a move, and grab. Not the throw themselves, but the move grab. Some of these changes I would actually like to see them add into the game, as I think they'd be beneficial for K. Rool and really help him in the long run. And others I added because I think it would just be funny and also make K. Rool like actually broken. Not like busted top tier broken, but like band character broken. Everything will be displayed in these nice little graphics that I made, and you should totally subscribe because of that, because they took me way too long to perfect and they look amazing. Subscribe. Without further delay, let's get right into making K. Rool a busted top tier, starting with his normals.
For his Gentleman's Jab, K. Rool's jab will have more hit stun, jab 2 will have a longer hitbox, and jab 3 will have more knockback. I think this will help make K. Rool's jab an even stronger close range tool and add another kill move to his kit near the ledge. Now, I did say Gentleman's Jab because if K. Rool mashes the last part of his jab, it allows him to get a rapid jab that would look similar to his down taunt. This I added because I think it would make K. Rool unique and give him another close range option to pile on more damage. For his up tilt, the sweet spot hitbox is larger to be able to catch people hanging on the ledge. It also sends at a lower angle, making the move kill earlier. Now comes the first stupid busted change of many in this video. Near the end of the up tilt, K. Rool gets a single frame Shoryuken hitbox that has similar properties to Ryu's Shoryu. Why one frame? Because if up smash can have a frame 1 spike for no reason, then I think K. Rool can have some silly options tied to some other of his moves. For forward tilt, K. Rool now has a pseudo tipper on his fingernails which stuns the opponent if they are hit by it. The length of the stun scales with percent, allowing you to follow up for more kill confirms at all percents. The hitbox is also a bit larger to allow K. Rool to 2-frame with the move more consistently. K. Rool doesn't have any super good disjoints, so I wanted Uptilt to be able to serve that same purpose that swordies like Lucina and Byleth have, that being a good sized disjointed move that is also a kill option. For down tilt, the hitbox to ground someone would be slightly larger, making stuff like this happen way less frequently. He's right under my foot. How is this not a ground? He is literally touching the ground. Why does Zeus's down B work more consistently than this stupid move? As for the hitbox outside the sweet spot, it gives more hit stun, letting you combo off the move more consistently. I really just wanted down tilt to be like other characters' down tilts, being a decent combo starter or lead to a kill at higher percents, which it does already serve that purpose, but only if you hit the grounding hitbox. For his last normal, K. Rool's dash attack received the most unique changes of all of his normal moves. The move overall has less end lag, making it safer to close the gap, and as a get off me tool. During his dash attack, the animation of him falling now also has a spike hitbox, because K. Rool could always use another spike. And finally, when you hold down the button after performing a dash, you are able to continue sliding in the same direction that you performed the move. I imagine that it would give you the ultimate wave dash properties, so it wouldn't let you be able to reach Melee Luigi levels of sliding. However, combined with his other changes, you can effectively edge guard someone with K. Rool's dash attack. Want to stay on the ledge level? Covered by dash attack. Want to go high? Dash attack off ledge and use your jumps to cover with up air. Want to go low? Get spiked, nerd.
That's it for all of K. Rool's normals. I really wanted him to feel like a truly explosive heavy that could just decide to obliterate a stock whenever he wants, but also have enough stuff to make up for any mistakes or shortcomings that people may find. Let's keep going with the buffs and take a look at all of K. Rool's aerials.
Starting off with K. Rool's Nare, it now functions similarly to Wario's Nare, meaning that it has 2 hitboxes during the full duration of the move, allowing Nare to be an even stronger combo tool with all the belly armor benefits K. Rool currently has. The move would also be safer on shield, letting you pressure opponents more effectively and punish the fools who ever thought of punishing your god tier character. K. Rool's Fair can be seen as his sortie move, being extremely good at walling opponents out and killing at those mid to high percents across the entire roster. The move wouldn't change a lot, just get less end lag when K. Rool lands and have higher knockback. It's a good move, so changing these 2 simple things would make it even better. Next up is K. Rool's Dare, which would now be safer on shield and get a bigger hitbox to make it even easier to 2-frame your opponents. Another batch of small buffs, but that is nothing compared to the other buff this move would get. You know how Melee Falcon has spike hitboxes on his nipples? No? Well, now you do. K. Rool basically gets the same thing, but on his belly button. This spike would send at a less steep angle than K. Rool's normal Dare, but still have the same kill power as the regular move. It would also provide K. Rool with an extra hitbox to help cover high recoveries at ledge or anyone hugging the stage when going low. Up air is next, and this is the first of 2 moves that gain a true tipper hitbox added to his crown. To counteract this, this move is the first out of K. Rool's updated kit that gets a slight nerf in that with that crown, K. Rool will deal less damage and knockback with his body. But that just means that with the last 2 changes, less end lag and a larger air hop, K. Rool can now have low percent up air juggles and get better access to a high-low recovery mix-up. Finally, we have Bear, which just gets less end lag and a larger spike hitbox and a smaller regular hitbox. Seems like a weird change, right? Well, I feel that having a larger spike hitbox would make more sense since K. Rool is swinging down in the animation. So it looks weird for it to send sideways near the ends of the move's duration. A weird change, yes, but I love K. Rool's spikes already, so getting access to a better hitbox just lets someone hit them even more often.
K. Rool's aerials are all really solid in my mind, so all of these changes would allow them to be even stronger tools since characters like Pikachu, Cloud, and Joker have such oppressive aerials. Giving K. Rool those kinds of moves and cranking up the cheese factor to 11 just sets him apart from everyone else on the roster. Finishing out all of his standard moves in his base kit, we have the buffs to K. Rool's smash attacks.
K. Rool's up smash is one of the best moves in his kit and has clutched me a countless number of games. So, how do you buff an already great move? By over-tuning the crap out of it. This is the other move in K. Rool's arsenal that gains a tipper hitbox, meaning that down throw up smash now will kill even earlier. However, this move will also get the reduced damage and knockback with no crown, just like up air. But on a smash attack that kills super early already, it won't affect the move's overall kill power that much. Remember how I also mentioned earlier in the video that K. Rool has a 1 frame up smash spike? Well, I think that 1 frame makes no sense, so K. Rool now gets a spike hitbox for the entire falling animation of up smash. I love the idea of standing idle at ledge, just to throw this move out of nowhere and spike someone while falling right on top of their heads. K. Rool's forward smash seems like the fakest move in his base kit to me. The wind up and hit, when you land it, makes you feel like an absolute powerhouse, but it's so slow that it really doesn't connect with anyone unless you either read them like a Dr. Seuss book or they actively put down their controller, walk away, and never return. To fix that, the move gets a faster startup, allowing K. Rool to connect easier at those low percent conversions, which in turn allows K. Rool to get access to even more early kills. Finally, and this is another one of K. Rool's moves that gets a frame perfect option change, this time, if someone inputs A on the exact frame K. Rool's first F smash connects, he will then perform a second F smash, punching his opponent with his other fist. The last smash attack is down smash, and this gets a decent list of buffs to it. Less end lag and faster startup allow it to not be one of K. Rool's worst moves in his kit. The hitbox also gets bigger, which will give K. Rool another super powerful 2-framing option and allow the sour spot of the move not to hit as much as it normally does. Finally, I always felt that the little hop K. Rool does on the startup of the move was a nice way to dodge some low hitting attacks. So going all in on that aspect, the longer you charge down smash, the higher K. Rool jumps. When fully charged, this move will let K. Rool jump to a low-hanging platform like on Battlefield or Small Battlefield and perform the down smash on there. Your opponent thinks that they're outsmarting you by waiting out the move above you? Get matchup checked.
All of K. Rool's smash attacks are super powerful options, a trait he gains from being a super heavy. So reducing their startup and end lag lets them be oppressive and take stocks out of nowhere in neutral. A straight F smash can come out of actually nowhere and obliterate your stock, or an up smash can just steal it whenever it feels like, and down smash can keep being funny. We finally get to move on to my favorite part of this video, being all the buffs to K. Rool's specials. Everything I added in this category specifically took me the most time to think of and are easily all of the favorite buffs that I thought of for my favorite character.
First up is Neutral B, and if you didn't know, when K. Rool sucks in his cannonball or an opponent after his first shot, he can shoot them in one of 3 directions: angled up in front of him, straight above him, or angled up behind him. For this buff, the first shot doesn't change as Cannonball is a super strong projectile that either beats or trades with a good majority of the other projectiles in the game. But for the second shot, K. Rool gains the ability to reshoot in any direction he pleases. He can perform shots that send directly in front or behind him, that send at the same angle as a forward or back throw. He can perform a straight shot down that will ground opponents when on the stage or spikes them when they're in the air. He can perform a downwards angled shot to spike while he's on stage. This gives him so much more freedom to delete stocks and gives a slew of new combo routes and Twitter clip potential for K. Rool. K. Rool's holy grail and easily the best move in his kit is Side B. This move is absolutely perfect in every single way possible, and I would not change it for anything else. But there is one thing I would let this move do. Don't you just hate how other people can use Crown as an item, but K. Rool himself can't? Well, if you hold down the B button when Crown returns to K. Rool's hand, he now gets access to Crown as his own throwable item, opening up a new possibility for combos and edge guarding. K. Rool's down B is his counter, and while it has the super useful trait of being able to turn itself around and reverse which way your opponent is sent, on whiff, this move is painfully laggy, and leaves K. Rool open to big punishes and spikes when he's off the stage. To fix that, just give it less end lag. Now here comes the interesting part. Spamming K. Rool's counter will deal damage to his belly armor. Why? Mainly because I spammed this move way too much and it kind of bled into the thinking process. But when a successful counter lands, K. Rool will replenish all of his belly armor damage. So even if you are walling someone out with Nares and trading damage, one counter negates all of that, even if you're close to breaking your belly. Last up is K. Rool's recovery, and while the distance it travels upward may be good, this move just sucks. No aerial drift leaves K. Rool wide open next to him and below him, and the only good thing that it has is a decently sized hitbox when you hug the stage, hitting people nowhere near the ledge. So, I want to give K. Rool an even bigger propeller hitbox to stop people from dropping right next to him and edgeguarding him. Up B will also move upwards faster, have less end lag when K. Rool lands on stage, deal more knockback with the propeller, and mashing the B button while flying will have K. Rool directionally influenced more while in the air. So if you are way far out and need to recover from the edge of the blast zone, better start spamming the B button like no tomorrow to make it back.
K. Rool specials easily have the most interesting and character-breaking buffs in my mind. They just all help to push K. Rool's game plan of opening up the opponent and punishing them hard for doing so. All these changes allow K. Rool to now forcibly open up his opponent and smother them with a wall of projectiles and mix-ups that not even a modder could imagine in their wildest dreams. Last up on the buffs list is K. Rool's throws. I'm not going to spend too much time on this as there's not too many game-breaking changes to them, so I'm just going to go through them rather quickly.
K. Rool's up throw is a great kill move at high percents, but lacks those low percent combos, so giving it less end lag lets K. Rool chain into an up air string or go for cheesy up B kills more consistently. He also gets some freedom while in the air to slightly move side to side to help adjust himself to land on a platform if you are just barely not under one. Forward throw is an already great combo starter at low percents, so adding more hit stun to make it a high percent kill starter and more knockback opens it up to becoming a kill throw versus some characters. Down throw is K. Rool's second best throw in my opinion. Grounding the opponent and allowing K. Rool to possibly get a big punish is great in his base kit. The buff would just make it so that down throw's ground has the same properties as down tilt's ground. And it would also fix the issue where sometimes K. Rool just doesn't ground opponents because, after being a thing in the game's entire lifespan, it has yet to be patched out. Finally, K. Rool's best throw is his back throw. This is K. Rool's other perfect move, and the only other buff I would give it is giving it a steeper angle, similar to Kazuya's command grab.
And that's it. K. Rool has been changed from a bottom 3 laughing stock into a 3 stock taking machine, able to obliterate stocks at any percent he chooses and have an infinite amount of options for every single scenario. These changes were not made to make K. Rool just another busted top tier. They were made to make K. Rool the busted top tier. The busted top tier that is immediately banned and people still talk about the horror stories over a decade later. Why? Because K. Rool deserves better. People thought he was going to be a top 3 contender when Ultimate first released, only to find out that he's just another heavy and sent all the way down the tier list to be beaten up on by every single character who's ever touched S tier in Ultimate's lifespan. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a great day everybody.